So the other day I was going through some of Jack Kennedy's speeches, which I do from time to time, and I came across the speech he gave to the Yale graduating class in 1962. And I remembered that speech because it's the one where Kennedy said, I have the best of both worlds. I have a Harvard education and a Yale degree. And I later got to thinking, well, how could that be the best of both worlds? The poor guy didn't even go to a school with a football team, and he certainly didn't get a degree from a school with a football team. He should have gone to Michigan. All after last Saturday's debacle against Oklahoma, I'm not so sure that even I went to a great football school. We'll find out. We'll see next week. The season is early. The season is young, and so am I. So, but I didn't remember what Kennedy had actually, the substance of his speech. I just remember that thing because I was busy doing other things like, getting the officers' club pool ready for the hordes of officers and their horrible dependents that I had to, as a head lifeguard, had to keep safe for 12 hours a day. But so I came across that speech, and he said something in there that is sort of dear to my heart, and he was. I'm just going to read you this because I think that everybody should listen to this. He says, for the this I'm quoting, for the great enemy of truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived, and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive, and unrealistic. Too often we hold fast to the cliches of our forebears. And this is the most important. We subject all facts to a prefabricated set of interpretations. We enjoy the comfort of opinion, without the discomfort of thought. Now just think about that. What he's saying is, and this is so true, and I see it all the time, people want to believe something because it fits in with their view of the universe. I see it all the time from the MAGA Republicans, and every time Trump says something that outrageous about crime or whatever it is, that fits with how they view the universe, and they hear that and they think, this man is defending me, he's speaking for me, he's saying the things that I want to say, the things that upset me, and I agree with him. And they never say, but let me shine the bright light of purifying skepticism to what these people are saying to see if whether I like it or not, whether I want to agree with these statements or not. Do they withstand scrutiny? Will I give up the comfort of believing something without questioning it or challenging it? And we see it all over the place. It's not just Republicans. It's not just MAGAs. I see it from Democrats all the time as well. And it's so often that people, the stronger they repeat the slogan or the platitude or the argument or whatever they've heard, the less they're actually thinking about what they're saying. So please, do yourselves and do me and do this planet a favor. If you find yourself inclined to really strongly agree with what somebody says, in the political world in particular, stop. Turn on that bright floodlight of skepticism, shine that light right there on what it is you're believing, and say, does this really stand up? Have I really looked at what this person is saying to see whether it is actually true or whether they're just saying something they know I want to hear and that I'm reacting to that? So this is a short one, but it's just that every time I read something by Kennedy, and I study him a lot, if I come across something else that's not just, again, I've said this before, it's not just the wisdom of Kennedy, it's not just his insight, it's not just what he said, it's the way he says it. It was, the way he spoke, and when he gave these speeches, and I've seen almost all of them repeatedly, they're almost poetry. And we can learn so much from him, not just about the decisions he made. Some were good, some were bad, people do that, but the way he approached the government, the way he approached history, the way he approached dignity and truth, and compare him to what we have going on right now. There is no comparison. And my Republican friends who say, well, we liked Kennedy, But but then the Democratic Party, went in the wrong direction. Now we've got Trump, and we really like Trump. Please, don't stop saying that. Go read some of Kennedy's speeches and look at Trump's speeches. Go look at the statements that Kennedy made. Look at the statements that Trump makes. Kennedy was pure class, and I hate to say this, but Mr. Trump is low class, and that may offend some people. I'm sorry. It's just the way I see it. I think he's a low-class person, and Kennedy was about the highest-class person I've ever seen, with the exception of me, of course. All right, enough of that nonsense. Just some brief thoughts. I have to go to a meeting. Love to stay and chat with you. Not that you listen to me anyway, but hey, I got things to do. Talk to you later. I got to hang out. No, I have to go. Don't beg me. Bye.